Hello, good morning. It's 7:30 in the morning. My name is Moin and you are listening to Moin Uddin So. So this is the morning edition of the Motivational series that what I'm doing since past couple of days. So what I'm doing is I am reading a book, True Love, a practice for awakening the heart by Thich Nhat Hanh since past couple of days. So I have already covered from chapter 1 till chapter 8. The chapter 1 was about the four aspects of love. The second chapter was love is being there. Third chapter was recognizing the presence of the other. Fourth chapter was being there when someone is suffering. Chapter 5, overcoming pride. Chapter 6, deep listening. Chapter 7, learning to speak with love again. And chapter 8, restoring peace within yourself. So these were the chapter that I read it for you since past couple of days. So today is the sixth day, and today I'm going to talk. About chapter 9 and chapter 10. And the chapter 9 says the energy of mindfulness, and chapter 10 is about caring for our pain. So you are listening to Moin Uddin So. You can subscribe my channel Moin Uddin So on YouTube, as well as you can like my page Moin Uddin So on Facebook, so that you can get lots of information. I mean, you can listen to lots of motivational kind of stories over here. So I'm going to start chapter 9, the energy of mindfulness. Understanding is the fruit of meditation. When we practice deep looking directed toward the heart of reality, we receive help, we receive understanding, we receive the wisdom that makes us free. If there is a deep pain within you, meditate. Meditating is not trying to run away, trying to ignore the presence of the pain, but on the contrary, it is looking at it face to face. You have to practice deep looking directed toward the nature of this pain, because for Buddhists, we are joy, but we are also pain. We are understanding, but we are also pain. We are understanding, but we are also ignorance. Meditating is not transforming oneself into a battlefield where one side is fighting another, where good fights against evil. This is not Buddhist meditation. Buddhist meditation is based on the principle of non-duality. This means that if we are mindfulness, if we are love, we are also ignorance, we are also suffering. And there is no reason to suppress anything at all. When the seed of anger manifests on the level of our conscious mind, our immediate awareness, it is because the seed of anger is in the depths of our consciousness. And then we begin to suffer. Our immediate awareness is something like our living room. The task of the meditator is not to chase away or to suppress the energy of anger that is there, but rather to invite another energy that will be able to care for the anger. You can make the method of mindful breathing to make the seed of this other energy grow inside you. It will then manifest in the form of energy, and this energy will embrace your energy of anger like a mother taking a baby in her arms. Then there is only tenderness. There is no fighting with or discriminating against the pain. The purpose of the practice of mindful breathing is to help to give birth to this precious energy called mindfulness and to keep it alive. We have already spoken of this energy that illuminates us. Mindfulness is like a light, enabling concentration to really be there, and that also makes it possible for us to look deeply into the heart of things. From this looking deeply is born deep vision, understanding. Mindfulness brings concentration, understanding, love, and freedom. If you are a Christian, you could say that this energy we are talking about is known as the Holy Spirit, the energy that is sent to us by God. Wherever this energy exists, there is attention, understanding, love, compassion, and this energy has the power to heal. Since Jesus embodies this energy, he has the ability to heal whoever he touches. When Jesus touches people, he touches them with the energy of the Holy Spirit. It is not touching his clothing that has the power to heal. We could say that when the energy of compassion and love touches us, healing establishes itself. In Buddhism, we say that mindfulness is the energy of Buddha. The seed of mindfulness is the baby Buddha that is in us. This precious seed can be buried very deeply under several layers of suffering and ignorance. We begin by touching the seed of mindfulness, and everybody knows that all of us have this precious seed in us. When you drink water, if you are aware of the fact that you are drinking water, mindfulness is there. Mindfulness is the energy that makes it possible for us to be aware of what is happening in the present moment. Okay, I repeat, when you drink water, if you are aware of the fact that you are drinking water, mindfulness is there. Mindfulness is the energy that makes it possible for us to be aware of what is happening in the present moment. When you breathe in and you are aware that you are breathing in, mindfulness is there. Mindfulness is always mindfulness of something. When you are angry and you know that you are angry, mindfulness is there. Anger is one energy, mindfulness is another. And the second kind of energy arises in order to care for the first, like a mother caring for her baby. So yeah, that's the end of the chapter 9. And let's start chapter 10. And the chapter 10 says, caring for our pain. So every time you have an energy that needs to be transformed, like jealousy or fear, do something to care for this energy, for this negative energy. If you do not want this energy to destroy you, touch the seed of mindfulness, and then all of its energy will be able to establish itself in your living room. Like a mother tenderly embracing a pain, with that energy of mindfulness, you are doing the true practice of meditation with regard to your pain. Your emotions. If you are able to maintain mindfulness for 5 or 10 minutes, you will experience some relief right away. When the mother hears a baby crying, she puts down whatever she has in her hands. She goes into its room and takes the baby in her arms. The moment the baby is lifted into the mother's arms, the energy of wisdom already begins to penetrate into the baby's body. The mother does not know yet what is the matter with the baby, but the fact that she has it in her arms already gives her child some relief. The baby stops crying. Then the mother continues to hold the baby in her arms. She continues to offer it the energy of tenderness. And during this time, the mother practices deep looking. A mother is a very talented person. She only needs 2 or 3 minutes to figure out what is the matter with her baby. Maybe its diapers are a little bit too tight. Maybe the baby has a touch of fever. Maybe it needs a bottle. Then when the understanding comes, the mother can transform the situation immediately. It is the same thing with meditation. When you have pain within you, the first thing to do is to bring the energy of mindfulness to embrace the pain. I know that you are there. Little anger. My old friend, breathe. I'm taking care of you now. You can practice this in a sitting position. You can also practice it doing walking meditation or else lying down. But it is necessary for mindfulness to be there, to play the role of a mother, of big sister. If you are able to keep this up, the result could be there. Maybe in 3 or 4 minutes. The next time you are angry, practice doing walking meditation in a natural setting, for example. You breathe and you concentrate solely on breathing. Breathing in. I know that I am breathing in. Breathing out. I know that I am breathing out. After a minute or two, you practice this way. Breathing in. I know that I am angry. Breathing out. I know that the anger is still in me. 10 minutes later, you will feel better. It is a sure thing, on condition that the energy of mindfulness is really there. And if you keep it up, concentration, and not only concentration but also deep looking will also be there. You will be able to look deeply at the true nature of your anger. This discovery, this understanding, this wisdom will liberate you from your pain. Buddhist monks and nuns are in the habit of practicing this, not only in connection with anger, but also with despair, with fear. Regarding fear, during mindfulness meditation, we can meditate like this. Breathing in. I know that it is my nature to grow old. Breathing out. I know that no one can escape from old age. We are afraid of old age, and we are also afraid of death. It is my nature to die. I know that no one can escape death. Buddha taught us this, knowing that we carry all the seeds of fear buried deep within us. But we do not want this fear to manifest, because it hurts, and so we repress it. We try to repress our suffering, and we invite our energies into our living room to fill it up so that the negative energies will not be able to make their appearance there. A lot of the time we turn on the television, we read novels, we make phone calls just to keep pain from making its appearance in our living room. We practice the politics of subversion. We carry out a kind of boycott toward the negative seeds within us. And after a certain amount of time of doing this, we create a situation of bad circulation. You know that when the blood is not circulating well in our body, we experience pains, headaches, for example. So then we try getting massages or taking medicines, because good circulation is essential for our health. The same thing is true with regard to our consciousness. If we practice the politics of repression and suppression, then we create a situation of bad circulation for our mental formations, such as fear, anger, despair, suffering. And because things are not circulating properly in our conscious mind, then the symptoms of mental illness appear, depression and stress. We should not adopt this boycott policy. On the contrary, we should open our door so that our suffering can come out. We are afraid of doing that, but Buddhism teaches us that we should not be afraid, because we have available to us an energy that should help us to care for our pain. The energy of mindfulness. If we practice cultivating this energy of mindfulness every day, we will have enough of it to take care of our pains. Every time manifest, we will welcome it. We will really be there to take care of it. And the energy needed to take care of it is without a doubt the energy of mindfulness. I'm here for you, dear one. I'm here for you. That is one of the 4 mantras we learned. This means that the mother is there for the baby. The energy of mindfulness is there to embrace the energy of pain. So we have to train every day in cultivating this energy of mindfulness. But we need friends, brothers and sisters in the Dharma to be able to do this easily. That is why in Buddhism we talk about the practice of taking refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Sangha. The Sangha is a practice community in which brothers and sisters in the Dharma practice the cultivation of mindfulness daily. When they eat, when they drink, when they wash the dishes, when they walk in the garden, when they drive a car, and not just during times of sitting meditation. So it is necessary to have a bit of training and a Sangha, that is a community of practice. In the tradition it is said that a practitioner who leaves the Sangha is like a tiger who has left the mountains and gone down to the plains. If the animal does that, he will be killed by humans. And if the practitioner of meditation does not take refuge in a community, in a Sangha, he will abandon his practice after a few months. Thus, a Sangha is absolutely necessary for continuing one's practice. So yeah, that's the end of the chapter 10. So thank you so much for listening. My name is Moin. You can subscribe my channel Moin Uddin on YouTube, as well as you can like my page Moin Uddin on Facebook, so that you can get lots of information. You can listen to lots of programs, you can listen to lots of interviews as well, so that you will get informed, you'll get updated about what I'm doing. You can just give me a feedback. How do you think of the podcast that I'm doing here on Facebook Live? So if there is anything that you would like to say to me, or you would like me to talk about, then you can just let me know. And you can send me your suggestions on via email. You can just write to me at moin.writer@gmail.com. moin.writer@gmail.com. So thank you for listening. Bye.